Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally reviewing the new Energy Plus seamless colors on AliExpress. So these are from Nepoagym, obviously my fave, and these are exact dupes for Gymshark's Energy Plus seamless collection. The new colors, I believe they launched in January. Nepoagym has had these for a while, but it just took me a while to get around to the review. And I forgot to mention, we are actually doing a giveaway in this video as well. So Nepoagym and I will be giving away 5 Vital Seamless sets. And a Vital Seamless set can either be a Vital Seamless legging and top or Vital Seamless legging and sports bra. So 5 winners will be getting one of those. So you have to make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like this video, follow Nepoagym Women on Instagram, I will link them down below, and leave a comment with your Instagram handle and also comment what new color of Vital Seamless you'd be wanting to see. Nepoagym is going to be making some new colors, but they always like to get everyone's feedback on what colors you'd like to see. So if you have any new ideas of colors, make sure to leave those down below as part of the entry. So all of the rules will be in the description below. First of all, these colors are so beautiful and perfect for the summer. I'm personally the biggest fan of this light baby blue color, and this like teal kind of seafoam is also super pretty. So first I want to talk about the leggings. They are made of that super slick, kind of almost shiny compression material. These are definitely one of my go-to gym leggings. I think the fabric just works for so many different styles of workouts. You can run in it, you can lift in it, you can just do a lot of different kinds of things. I wouldn't recommend doing too much like stretching yoga in it because the seams do get a little bit tight in the crotch, but nothing too crazy. These are about a medium-high compression. They do squish you down a decent amount, and the waistband is very high compression as well, so it does offer a lot of tummy control. The waistband is quite high. It goes over the belly button, but it's not as high as the original Energy Seamless that went like way over the belly button. It is a very thick waistband. On some people, I personally don't have this issue. It can cause a little like love handle squishage on the side, so just be mindful if you do carry a lot of weight in your hip region. It can kind of be very tight here and then not as tight where the waistband ends. On me it's okay, but it's not the most flattering waistband on everyone. The waistband is ribbed, and the leggings have a nice paneling detail down the side, and of course the Energy eyelets. Compared to the original Energy Seamless, these eyelets are much more narrow and elongated. In my opinion, this just gives a more long line detail to the leg, and I personally love it. They also have the eyelets on the bottom like all of the Energy Seamless leggings do. I have a size small in all of the colors, and all of the colors feel about the same in terms of stretchiness to me, so I don't feel like one color is more stiff than the others, and all of the colors fit me basically perfectly. I would definitely go true to size in these leggings. Some people do say to size up if you want them to be a little more squat proof, but in my opinion, I've sized up in the Energy Seamless leggings before, and then the waistband just gapes a lot, so I would personally just go with your normal size. As for cellulite, these do offer quite a bit of compression. They are a decently thin fabric, and they are a solid color, so you're not going to get as much cellulite coverage as a legging that has a little bit of texture or a marled texture to it. So I'd say these are like light cellulite friendly. It's not going to cover major cellulite. These leggings, because they're this performance material, are decently sweat-proof. Nothing is entirely sweat-proof in my opinion. I think that these are very good for performance and sweat and just breathability. No camel toe in these. You can get a little bit of like Barbie crotch single camel, but it's really not too bad, and I didn't have a lot of gathering around the crotch. I'd give these about a medium on the booty scale. The nice high waist does kind of accentuate the curve of the booty very nicely, but they do have a little bit of compression. So I wouldn't say these are like the most flattering on your booty because they do squish you down just a little bit, but they're not unflattering in any way. And for the squat tests, if we remember my Gymshark review of these colors, it was honestly very bad. Their leggings were not really squat proof at all. Looking at these squat tests right now, I feel like these are like slightly more squat proof, except for the red ones. We'll talk about that. I'm going to put the squat tests side by side for the Gymshark and the Gymshark dupes, and we can see for ourselves. It is in slightly different lighting, but in both of them I have like a big ring light and just like a lot of light in general, so it should be pretty similar. Anyway, the blue is about a 7.5 out of 10 squat proof, so honestly it was pretty good. I could really just barely see a little bit of crack at the bottom, but honestly, I would squat in them. The teal were about a 7 out of 10. Like I really couldn't see much, and when I tried the Gymshark version of these on, they were barely even stand proof. Like I could lean over in the mirror and see a lot. I'm not sure what the deal is, but on me, these were actually pretty good. The reds, you could still see a decent amount of crack. So I give these about a 4 out of 10. So even though these are the darkest color, they're actually the least squat proof, which is kind of strange. Now for the sports bras. So these do have more coverage than the original Energy Seamless sports bras, but they do not have more support. I've seen some people say that these bras have more support and those people do not have boobs. I would not wear this for any high impact activity, very light support, which is totally fine. Just like, I want you guys to know, I will not be jumping around in this. It does have a good amount of coverage. You really aren't getting a lot of cleavage here. You have a really cute strappy design detail above the actual bra. Then you kind of have these 4 converging adjustable straps in the back. I love that these straps are adjustable, but just know if you do adjust them too much, it'll kind of like make the back part of the band come up a little bit. So you don't want to like make the straps too tight. They also have a lot of the little eyelets in the front and the back, so it matches the leggings very nicely. This bra fit me perfectly. I'm almost always a small in sports bras, and I wouldn't have traded this size for anything else. Like I said, light support. You would have even less support if you took these pads out. Nepoagym, honestly, I really like Nepoagym pads. I feel like they do a great job of coverage. You can't really see the shape of the pad very much. Since the pads are so structured, you actually get a little bit of extra support just by having those pads in there. One thing to be mindful of with the pads is they are a nude color, and they do kind of tend to appear within these eyelets because these eyelets do go straight through the fabric. So you can probably adjust this so it doesn't show. That is it for the new Energy Seamless colors. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you made it this far, you might as well just turn on the notification bell. If you're not in my Fit Finds Facebook group yet, you're missing out on a lot of reviews. There are a lot of really incredible girls in there, always posting detailed reviews of stuff from a different perspective, because let's be honest, everyone has a different body, so sometimes you don't just want to hear my opinion. So definitely go check that out. The link will be in the description to join. And honestly, I accept basically everyone into the group except for creepy looking men, so you will not be able to join if that's you. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!